at the table, hair tied, tongue out, so serious. Tiny gold flakes on her fingers, phone screen stained with fingerprints. Little cup of shimmer, the warm look says this is enough. Every swirl, every color, makeup powder made with love. She's making a bowl, resin, mica in her hands, glisten, turning all the small things into something bright enough. She's pouring her heart steady, waiting till the world's ready. Cindy's making a bowl, resin, mica powder made with love. Coffee gets cold beside her, time melts slow as the curing starts. She whispers, stay how I see you, like she's talking to her own heart. Blue like all her mornings, gold like every sleepless dust. She laughs at the little bubbles, pops them like old doubt and stuff. She's making a bowl, resin, mica in her hands, glisten, turning all the small things into something bright enough. She's pouring her heart steady, waiting till the world's ready. Cindy's making a bowl, resin, mica powder made with love. Yeah, with love.
Hi guys, and welcome to Hippie's Resin Journey. I'm Lisa and I'm from West Virginia. I'm so glad you clicked on my video today. I hope you consider subscribing. Hit that like button and share the video. It is so very much appreciated. Today I am joined with my daughter-in-law, Cindy, and she is going to be working on a bowl that she's going to be making, and I'm working on another tray. I'm mixing the resin as she colors her bowl. We're using less resin mica powders, the from the 60 count, and I'm also using less resin 60 count, and I'm also going to be using a picture that Cindy had colored to fix the tray because I'm making the tray for her. Right now I'm just mixing up my resin. I'm putting a level on my tray mold to make sure that it is level. And Cindy is painting her mica onto her bowl. I've got some, exciting upcoming videos coming up. I'm doing another collab, and I'll tell you more about that later on. But yeah, I'm participating in another collab video, and kind of excited about that. I already ordered my stuff for that. I might be delayed on a couple of videos in the next week or so because I'm waiting for an order to come in that I haven't gotten in yet, and I ran out of resin. So yeah, I'll be probably delayed on a couple of videos, but I'll try to at least get one put up a week until then. I got a couple videos that I've got ready to upload, but need to do my editing and voiceover on those. So I'll probably wait until next week to upload those ones. Cindy is now cleaning her mold, and she's just cleaning all the excess mica off of it. My camera fell. I'm sorry about that. um, but yeah, she's just cleaning her mold up, and I'm right now. I am stirring together the micas that I'll be using, the colors that I'll be using. As you can see, I'm using a purple. It's more like a fuchsia color. And Cindy's still cleaning her mold. Once I get the micas mixed, I will be putting some glue in them. And I'm, like I said, I'm just mixing up all the colors that I'm going to be using in a tray that I'm making. I hope everybody that's watched my camouflaged apple demold, I messed up. I lost the footage to the actually making of the camouflaged apple. So I did upload the demolding of the apple. So yeah, I don't know how I did it, but yeah. And this video is not perfect. I mean, it goes in and out of frame sometimes, but and so does my next video. But I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to do the best I can. And I got a different angle on it right now because where Cindy's working on the one and I'm working on the other, I wanted to make sure that we got, both views, both of us in the video. And I'm just swirling in the colors. As you can see, I'm just randomly putting colors in, giving it a marble effect. And Cindy's painting her next color, mica, into her bowl. And I'm just randomly putting in the colors. Cindy didn't quite get used to the leaving it in view. She keeps pulling up closer to her so she can see better what she's doing. That is why you don't see a lot of what she's doing, but she's just painting in the mica on to her bowl in the colors that she's wanting, that she picked out. I know that our first thing she thought about doing was taking and painting each individual line of this bowl a different color. And Chage, quiet. Sorry about my dogs. But and no, we're not in the resin room. Somebody had commented that I shouldn't have them in the resin room with me, and I took that to heart. And they're no longer, in the room with me. Although the room is very well ventilated, and there's nothing usually down on the floor to where they can get a hold of for their safety. But yeah, and I'm just like, swirling in my colors, and she's painting her bowl, and I'm filling up the holders to my tray as I go. My dogs are playing keep away right now. I'm liking how the tray's looking so far. I mean, I think it's looking really pretty. I'm adding the gold in, and I'm just drizzling it. Cindy's going to do another cleanup, I think. Yeah. She's going to do another cleanup, and then she's going to start with her next color. Now I'm just scraping my cups, getting all the resin out. I hope y'all enjoy this video. Like I said, I've got some other videos coming up that's going to be neat. Going to take some things you wouldn't normally put in resin out from the kitchen, not to spoil it, but I'm going to put these in. I've seen other people do it, so I know it's not, there's nothing, bad about doing it, but I'm going to take it and I'm going to make something with garbanzo beans, if I'm saying that right. Words are hard. And some lentils. And I'm going to use those, and I'm going to put those in my resin, hoping it doesn't cook my garbanzo beans and lentils. But yeah, that's going to be coming up in a new, different video, and everything. So that's going to be neat. I'm also going to be doing a few things for Mother's Day videos for my mom. I'm going to be doing some tributes to my dad, my sister Ann, some memory things for her. It's hard when you lose your parents and your baby sister. I mean, it's really hard. And now I'm losing my baby brother. He's got cancer, so yeah, going through a battle. And if I do happen to need a break from uploading a video or two, I will post it and tell you why. So right now the making the resin projects and uploading the videos and stuff is kind of therapy for me in a way, because it's helping me get through the processes of dealing with losing my brother. I mean, I think he only has a couple more months to go, and then he's wanting me to make him a headstone, so I'm going to be making him a headstone. It's hard when you're talking to them and they're actually preparing for their last, days and for after when they're gone. But I'm managing, getting through. But yeah, I've got that project going to be coming up, and I probably will upload it. And I'm going to be making some garden stepping stones, and I'm going to make a memorial garden out front of my house, which is going to be cool. So that's in an upcoming video. Just some neat things. Cindy's still working on her bowl. I kind of got mine sitting there doing its thing while she finishes with her painting hers. And she's using it's almost like a chameleon color, purple blue, and I know you don't see it in the frame. I kept telling her, put it in front of the camera. And she kept putting it up close to her, so she's not quite gotten used to it, which sometimes my stuff's out of view, and I apologize for that. But yeah, so she is just going to be painting on the last parts of the mica, and then she'll be pouring her resin. I did speed this up because it was a very long video. It was over 2 hours long, and I know no one wants to watch a 2-hour long video. That was just too much. But yeah. And she's just doing a cleanup, cleaning the edges. Now she's going to take the blue, and it's more like a chameleon blue. Different angles it'll be blue, and it's got hints of purple and stuff in it. So it's real pretty, and it's one of the ones out of the 60 count Let's Resin mica powders. I gotta get me some more mica powder, white mica powder, because I've already ran out. I did order me some stuff to try my hand at a bloom again. Hopefully I'll get that down pat to where I can maybe do a collab with somebody on the blooms. There is the bowl where she's painted the bottom. She's getting ready to flip it back inside right or inside out, whatever. Something like that anyway. And she's mixing her black pigment in there. And now she's pouring her resin. And once she gets it all in there and it's level, she'll be coming back for the demold. She's doing her cleanup. And she's now getting ready to demold it. And I think this bowl turned out so pretty. She done such a good job on it. I'm hoping to rope her into doing some more with me. But that's her bowl. And I will post some pictures of her bowl throughout the video and at the end of the video. And now I'm back and I'm mixing me some more resin and mixing the colors. And I'm basically using a ghost gold, a teal, and that purplish fuchsia color. I need to start paying attention to exactly what colors I'm using, write them down. That way when I edit my videos, I can tell you exactly what colors I'm using. But it's from the 60 count Let's Resin mica powder set. And then I'm going to finish filling up the handles, and I'll finish filling up the mold, because I noticed that my table wasn't exactly as level as I thought it was, and it didn't. And you can see it in the right corner, or not corner, right middle of the mold, right side of the mold, that it didn't set there. So I'm just mixing up my colors, trying to make sure that the mica is well mixed before I get started. And as soon as I do that, I'll put a drop of glue in each one. And I use the clear glue. It's just school glue, children's school glue. And I put a drop in each cup. And once I get that mixed, I'll start pouring it into the handles and pouring it into the mold. And I'm just using my popsicle stick to kind of make sure I get it in the place that didn't have no resin, and then I'll come back in and add the rest of the resin. And I'm rotating the colors, filling up the handles. And now I'm going to work back on my tray and get it filled up. And I'm just wanting it to look marbled. And just randomly pouring it, no rhyme or reason, just pouring it to where it marbles. And I'll get all the colors in. I'll scrape my cups to make sure I get all the resin. If y'all have any suggestions or ideals on what you'd like for me to try to make, just put them in the comment section below and I'll read it. And I'll try my best to get the materials and make whatever you suggest. You can suggest colors, molds. If you want me to try, like I've noticed some people use Epsom salt in resin. If you want me to try that, I will. Rice, just anything that you'd like for me to attempt to try to make, I will try to make it. Just put it in the comment section below and I'll give you a shout out. Now I'm getting ready to put my picture on it. And this picture, Cindy colored. She does adult coloring books. And she colored this, and I thought it was neat. And she wanted a tray, and so I decided to put this picture on it. And I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to start painting some Mod Podge on the back. And I don't know if this is the right way you do this or if you should do this. It's just the way that works for me, to where the picture stays flat and no resin gets underneath it, so I don't get no bubbles. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just putting some Mod Podge on the back of the picture. And I'm just making sure I get it even on the edges, because you don't want your picture to fade. And if you do not seal the whole picture, if you don't seal the front and the back and make sure that the edges are sealed, your picture will get messed up in the resin. So you want to make sure that you cover and coat the whole thing really well. And before I put this on, I did use Mod Podge on both the front and the back and let it dry before I got started on doing this. Now I'm placing it down. And once I get it situated and completely flat, I'll let it sit for a few minutes to dry, and then I'll come back and I'll pour my resin on it. I got started on this through watching Michelle from Glitz and Glitter a few years back, and she's the one that kind of inspired me to start. Her and Julie from Pouring Your Heart Out. They kind of inspired me to try doing resin, and I still watch them. I love watching their videos. I watch several. I like watching Sheila from Reptiles and Resin, and I like Resin Me Up, and I like watching Pours Resin with Love, Tina, and I watch Being Works with being a Nicole. And Resin Express. I love her. She's my morning go-to. I watch her videos as soon as they upload every morning. Michelle's 6 o'clock every evening, and of course I watch CCUK Resin, Andy as well. There's a lot of them that I've gotten into watching. A lot of new ones recently, and there is some really amazing artists uh, that that does this. I mean, now I'm just kind of making sure the edge is still down onto my piece, and then I'll smooth it and wipe off the excess. And then once I get this, I will bring my um, resin over, add my glitter, and then uh, do a top pour. The only thing about the Mod Podge is if you're doing a painted thing like this, and it may be her markers that she's using, it does smudge, and you can see little lines in it, but it still turns out really, really nice, and I still like it. Kind of doing another hippie themed project. Now I'm checking to make sure that it's level, moving it, making sure that it's completely level. And now that I've got that down and it's drying, I'm going to be putting the glitter into my resin, and it's just a glitter that I got off AliExpress. It's just iridescent glitter. I stir it up really good. I put it in this jar. That's not what it came in. It came in a bag. I'll get it stirred up really good, and then I'll start pouring. I had resin flash cure the other day. First time I had it flash cure. Oh my goodness. It wasn't too bad. It kind of got a resin cup now. It don't look like a cup, but it's still a solid block of resin. Now I'm pouring it over my picture. And I'm trying to work on from the edges in instead of the middle out to prevent overleaks. And once I get enough resin on there, I'll top it up. I will let this set and be ready to come back for a demold. I think the colors I used and the picture, it goes so good together. Okay, and now I'm back. And I'll be ready to, I may have, oh, now I'm going to show you the pictures of the bowl. And I think it turned out so pretty. She done such a good job on it. And now I'm back for the demold. And like I said, I did put this video on a fast speed because it was over 2 hours long, because it took me about 3 days to make this one. And there she is. I think she turned out really pretty. And Cindy, she loved it. If you hear my dogs, they're fighting in the background. They're puppies. And there it is. And now I'll show you pictures, and I'll let you go and play some music for the ending. Please, again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit that like button, share the video. It is very much appreciated. If you'd like to gift me something from my Amazon registry, it is always listed in the description box below. Thank you, and have a blessed day.